Guys, it's time. We need to talk. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I really hope you're all well. Before we get into the video, I'm just gonna casually apologize in case you can hear the crazy wind outside. It keeps like slamming into the house. Storm Dennis is raging. He's angry, and he has been for the past 48 hours, which is great. I haven't really slept since Friday, so love that for me. Today I wanted to film a little life update video. I wanted to kind of sit down, have a chat, let you guys know what's been going on, let you guys know kind of what to expect in 2020 and beyond. So that is what we're gonna do. But before we get into the video, as always, please make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will leave my feed and my handle, I forgot what it was called then, my feed and my handle on the screen. I think it'll be here, but it might be here. So it's in one of these two places right now with my handle down here. Make sure you go follow me for daily outfit inspo, styling tips, all of that fun stuff. And let's get on with the video. I am wearing literally the biggest tube earrings I think I've ever worn in my life right now. And I'm currently kind of questioning who the hell I think I am, because like I don't normally do the hoop thing. Okay, so I've kind of come up with some categories that I'm gonna just chat through with you guys today. We're gonna get frank, we're gonna get honest, we're gonna confront some stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, content, yes. I thought I'd start with the easiest thing to talk about first, which is YouTube content, blah blah blah. I've been having a bit of a content crisis since the start of this year, in that although I am to a point happy and proud of everything I've put out video wise so far this year and across like Instagram, etc., I am a perfectionist by nature, which means I am constantly wanting to improve, and it's driving me mad because I will post a video and I'll think, yeah, I really like that, and then literally a week later I'll be like, it looks so amateur, I don't like that, and it's really starting to irritate me. So this past week or so I've kind of taken a step back and I've just been doing some research. So I've been kind of thinking about the videos I like to watch, the videos also that I like to create, the editing styles I like and aspire to, and I've kind of been trying to figure out where I can fit that into my content and how I can make that kind of like my own thing. So I want to kind of mix things up a little bit for 2020. I thought that I wanted to do a weekly vlog every week, and I thought I wanted to do kind of a second like sit down main channel video style video every week. I always say main channel style because I don't know how else to describe it, but the fact is I only have one channel, which is my main channel, so that's probably a really bad way of describing things. Like a sit down video. I thought I would do one weekly vlog and one sit down video a week, but as the year has progressed I've kind of wanted to step away from that a little bit, because first of all, I'm editing my vlogs and some weeks I really enjoy them. Like if I think one vlog is particularly funny or if I've done something particularly interesting, I will like to go back and watch it and I will like the video. But for the most part I feel like my vlogs are literally the same every single week. You know, I go to work, I come home, I maybe have a parcel arrive, I might go to the shops, I might see a friend. And that's like literally it. Like my weeks are not hugely exciting by default, just because at the minute, you know, where I'm living, my current situation, there's just not like a huge amount going on aside from work. So while sometimes like that's fine, I kind of feel like there's only so many speed typing montages that I can put in a vlog before you guys get bored and I get bored. So I kind of want to take a step back a little bit, and there will still be weekly vlogs if I've got a particularly interesting week coming up. There will be daily vlogs if I've got a particularly interesting day coming up. I will do travel vlogs when I go on trips and all that kind of stuff. But I think for the most part, I only want to vlog if I've got something really of substance to show you guys, because otherwise I get bored, and I'm sure you guys are fed up of seeing that same content basically repeated week on week. So yeah, because I also find myself then trying to like manufacture situations to feature in vlogs, and it's like that takes up a whole lot of money, and it's silly. It's like, why am I trying to think of situations that I can create just to put in a vlog? Like that's not real life, that's not what I want to do. So the vlogs will still be a thing, but we're just gonna be doing them when there's actually something interesting, or if I'm actually having a day doing something. Because I'm not going to be vlogging all the time, I'm kind of thinking of just going down to 1 upload a week for the time being, which will be on a Wednesday. This is for a number of reasons, but mostly because I want to make sure that every video that I put up for you guys is interesting, that it's well filmed, that it's well edited, that I'm proud of it, and that it's something that I personally would engage with, rather than kind of forcing myself to try and create 2 videos a week that I might not be that bothered about, or that I might not be that proud of, you know? So that's one reason, and the other reason is just that my internet is terrible. As I've told you guys 1,000,001 times, you know, it can take anywhere up to 48 hours to upload a 10-minute video, and that obviously then takes a lot of kind of forward planning for each week, which is fine. But then if I have a week where I have to go to London unexpectedly for a few days for work, or I end up having meetings all across the country, that then becomes quite difficult, because for me to upload those videos I have to basically stay in the house solidly for 2 days, which means I can't go out and get any other content, I can't go out and co-work, I can't go out to meetings, I can't go out. So that's another reason why I'm thinking of stripping it back to 1 video a week. You know, there might be some weeks where there's 2 videos, if there's like a particularly exciting thing happening, or I don't know, like there might be some weeks where you get 2, but for the majority of the time I'm just gonna say one a week, because I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, basically. And that just means that I'm gonna then be able to focus on creating stuff that I am proud of and happy with. Home life. Okay, yeah, so as you guys can tell, I'm still living at home, I'm still with my family. I made the decision to move back to my parents' house back in 2018. This was for a number of reasons. I'm not going to go into them all because it's old news now, you guys don't need me to rehash, but one of the reasons that I moved back as well was to start my business, which I did in November 2018, and we had our first successful year in business. That was good, turnover, profit. Amazing. So obviously to start a business I could not be affording London rent like that. It's so expensive, so that's one of the reasons why I moved back up here. And I also wanted to be able to save to buy a house as well. If you're from the UK, you will know how expensive and how competitive our housing market is, because there just isn't enough houses to go around right now. And if you're moving on your own, which obviously I would be, it becomes that little bit harder to save the money. So for me to move home, my parents very kindly let me live rent-free, which is amazing, and that means that I have the ability each month to save percentage of my wages to go towards future housing. So that's kind of why I'm still at home. However, I am now starting to feel less and less energized by this space. Like, as you guys can see behind me, there's clutter everywhere, because I literally moved home and tried to move my London life into this room. So I live in this room, I sleep in this room, I work in this room, and that means that there's a whole lot of stuff everywhere. And it's a gorgeous room, but there's a lot of sloped ceilings and stuff, which means from a furniture perspective it's quite difficult to work with, because there is literally no wall in this room that I could have a wardrobe against, because it literally slopes like that. So at the minute I've got a hanging rail that's not really big enough, and it's full to bursting, and it looks messy because it's just open and visible. There's no storage solutions in this room at all, and I'm kind of getting bored of it being just like a flat white like space. So one thing I'm quite excited to do this year is to basically renovate my room. So because, like I've said, I'm not moving out immediately, you know, I will do at some point, hopefully this year, but it's not going to be like an immediate move. I'm kind of going to take some money and I'm just going to reinvigorate this space so it's a place that I am happy and comfortable with and feel like proud of to feature on this channel. And also, you know, if I meet somebody and I bring them back here, I'm bringing them back to a room that looks like a 28-year-old nearly's bedroom, rather than like, I mean, it doesn't look like a teenager's room, but you know what I mean. I'm not happy with it. I'm not proud of it. I don't like featuring on this channel because I'm just aware that it looks like just clutter everywhere. And it's really frustrating me, as you can probably tell. So that is a big thing that I'm going to do this year. But that in turn becomes exciting because obviously that process of renovation is something that I will be featuring on this channel. So it's not going to start immediately. It's probably going to start in April once I'm back from my trip next month. But yeah, I'm really excited to do it, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that if kind of like home and interior content is your kind of thing, because it's something I'm finally going to be able to feature on here, and I'm really excited. So work is going well. Work is still what it was for me last year, so I'm still self-employed. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm a freelance social media marketer / content writer, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So I've been kind of getting into the groove of it over the past 12 months. It's been fun, you know, I've brought on new clients, I've said goodbye to some other clients, and it's been interesting to try and like learn how to cope with the unstructured nature of working for yourself, because obviously my days are very flexible, my days are exactly what I want them to be, but at the same time I think I still struggle with that I call it like freelancer guilt of not necessarily being by my computer 24/7. I mean, it is 20 past 2 now on a Monday, and I'm sat here filming this rather than kind of being in an office or sitting at my desk, and I feel really guilty because some of my clients work 9 to 5, and it's like I'm constantly feeling like I should be switched on and doing their work, even though I'm perfectly capable of getting their work done within my own time frame. So it's kind of like working with that guilt is learning how to be flexible, is learning how to prioritize, it's certainly learning how to be productive and proactive when you're working for yourself too. Like there is so much temptation to just work from my bed, or like think, oh, I'm gonna take Monday off because I'm not really feeling it this week, and you've got to be really strict with yourself and not let yourself do that. So that's been kind of interesting to learn. Obviously I'm still doing the blog and YouTube and Instagram and stuff, and that is still very much kind of like my end goal. Like that is what I want to be doing full time, and everything that I'm kind of doing on the side where that is concerned is kind of like pushing to try and get it to grow enough to be able to do it full time, because that is the dream. It is the thing I feel kind of the most energized and passionate about, and I'm certainly very, very excited for any kind of prospects that come my way with that. So that's, yeah, something that I'm still going to be focusing on hugely for 2020. It's very exciting. Relationship wise, at the minute I'm single. I'm just, I guess, waiting to find the right person. I'm not kind of in a rush to date people. I mean, I'm happy, you know, if someone comes along and I'm interested in them, then sure, but I'm not like, I don't really care right now, which is a really nice place to be in. Like being single really, it doesn't bother me. It used to. I used to hate being single. I used to be such like a relationship person, and I still am to a point. Like I'm definitely happier when I have a partner in my life, because I'm a very like loving and affectionate person, so I like to have a person to be that way with, and I like to spoil people, and I like to, I don't know, be close to somebody, but it's not something that I need day to day, and I'm quite enjoying having this time to kind of focus on myself, my own goals. I've actually got like a super big move planned for this year, which I kind of didn't touch upon in my living section, because it's not guaranteed and I don't really want to talk about it until I know it's definitely happening. But it's big, like it's huge, like life-changing decision, and it's something that I really, really want for myself. So at the minute I'm just kind of throwing all of my focus and all of my time into work and into achieving this other goal. And yeah, if someone comes my way in the meantime, then cool, that's nice, that's great. But if they don't, that's also fine. Like I don't really care. So that's quite a nice position to be in. I mean, I am turning 28 in a few weeks, so I am kind of like aware of that, and I guess as part of like society towards women, it's like, oh, time's ticking, you're turning 28, you've not met someone yet, you need to get married, you need to start thinking about children, and I'm like, shut up, Karen. So like I'm not really hugely bothered. I'd rather, whilst I'm single, be able to take the opportunity to work on myself, work on my business, work on my goals, and then I'll be in an even better position to meet somebody when that person arrives in my life. So that's kind of how we're feeling about relationships right now. And yeah, I can't really think of like anything else huge to update you guys on. Like I say, I have got kind of that big move planned for this year, but it's not something that's going to be happening imminently. As soon as I know more about that, I will obviously let you guys in on the big secret, the big exciting thing. But yeah, for now it's very much under wraps. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Obviously, if you have any questions for me as well, I do want to film a Q&A at some point this year, but like I don't, because my audience is still relatively small. I don't know how much interest there would be in a Q&A. So if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments for sure, and I will answer them for you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe, would mean the world, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.